Go. Oh, hello, Daniel.
Hello, Ryan. It's been a while.
You know what? It's probably been a month.
Yeah.
A month-ish. Also, Tomo's in the frame right now. The real beauty of Egg Cam.
Oh, speaking of Egg Cam, we got a little Mario Maker today. It's perfectly tailored for Egg Cam.
It is perfectly tailored for Egg Cam.
So what do we got on the docket today?
There's a thread for Mario Maker suggestions or levels that the community has created on r/Northernlion. So I pulled some from there, and I think we'll hop right into it.
Okay.
This one's Just 1-1 Head in the Clouds by Just Wolf with a 0.00% clear rate.
Okay. We're gonna go any percentage speed run world record. So you give me the 3, 2, 1 go on go. I'm gonna hit the A button.
Okay, I'm already in, but I haven't moved, so I'm gonna pause.
Okay. I mean,
there's a leaderboard and everything, but 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Let me know when you spawn in.
I am spawned.
Okay.
6
you gotta
coins.
Get 6 coins.
Okay.
Dan, I watched you play 1-6 Season Saws yesterday.
Oh my lord.
What were your thoughts on this subject?
So, my thoughts on the seesaw. 1-6. I think no matter what he did, after 1-5 is I stand by. So we're talking about Austin's level. 1-5 is his magnum opus.
It's a great level.
It's really good. And then to follow it up with, did 1-6 come before Island of Dr. Cooper too?
Yes.
Okay, so you're a little inspired.
1-7 is actually what inspired me.
Okay.
To make the Island of Dr. Cooper 2, because 1-7 is all spin jumps.
Okay. So my thoughts on the spin jump is you just got to get good at it. You learn like the things in 16-bit Mario that you can spin jump on and the things that you can't. Yeah, so like that's my thing is if you were, I'm guessing you're more tailored for Super Nintendo or no?
I played a lot of 8-bit Mario. I also played a lot of 16-bit Mario. Like I played 16-bit growing up, but in college I played a lot of Mario 3 and the Lost Levels. And Lost Levels in particular is like it's Mario Maker. Like it has some truly difficult sections.
How did you play Lost Levels in college?
It came out on the Wii Virtual Console.
Oh.
Well, in the Super Mario All-Stars, of course.
And that's the true Mario Brothers 2.
That's correct.
Okay. That's one I've never played, but I think I'm gonna play. Like I've kind of left it on the shelf, but I think I'm gonna play it.
Dude, Lost Levels, it is hard, but it's not as hard as like expert level Mario Maker.
Okay.
Dude, by the way, this level's hard.
How far did you get?
I don't know. Ice blocks I've died at like 4 times.
Okay. So we're pretty much.
Wolf, I just want to point out there were like 6 levels you made. One of them was called Short and Sweet. That's the one I picked. All the rest were like super challenging. A real challenge.
Are you ice blocks? Are you talking the 2 flying ones, right?
2 flying ice blocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you got to get 6 freaking coins, man.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of speed running it and not being aware that there's a objective on this. What are your thoughts on objective-based Mario maps?
I think most clear conditions are bad.
Meaning that
I think that for the most part, you can make whatever you want to make. However, the spirit of Mario for me is like get to the end of the level. And my general preference is if you're going to make a level with a clear condition, much of the time, that level would be better served by just forcing you to fail if you don't meet the condition.
Meaning
by
what?
Which I mean,
yeah.
Like, my least favorite condition for sure is like, don't touch the ground after you jump. Because like, I'm like, just make the ground kill me then.
Wait, that's an actual condition?
I hate to be soft locked by like you failed a clear condition and now your only choice is to go to the end of the level and then like die and start over.
Wait, I don't understand. That's an actual condition?
Yeah, you can have like, if you leave the ground, don't touch it again.
I didn't know there was that kind of Boolean logic in the game. I've never seen that. Is that on like Super Expert or something?
I personally guarantee if you have played Endless Expert, you have seen that clear condition.
don't like it. That's what it says. Like, don't touch the ground.
Don't touch the ground after leaving the ground.
I gotta be honest, Ryan. I've never seen that.
I believe you, but at the same time, I am hitting you with like a little debate. I got 5 of 6 coins.
Ooh.
On the level and then died, but I hit a section where there were like 9 arrows telling me where to go, and I'm like, they're all going in different directions.
So on this one, are you going green cap, ice blocks? Is that your route?
Green cap, ice blocks. Go like all the way on the lower level to the right, and then from that start working your way back to the left.
On the ragu mixer, do you just take the L and lose your big guy, or no? Oh.
I try to go on the fire block, and you can definitely do it.
Okay.
As long as you do it when the fire is not active, but it's not easy.
All right.
It's like, this is actually just a hard level. I would not describe it. I mean, I wouldn't describe it as a short and sweet either. I'm not trying to put, Wolf on blast for this one, but it's a little trickier than I thought.
All right.
Okay, I've now seen the location of all 6 coins.
All right, I'm at 4 of 6, and I'm at the end with the 2 ragu makers up top. How do you get up there?
Up top on the left, right?
Up top on the right next to the exit.
Oh, okay.
Or do you go back around the other way?
I think you have to go back around the other way, but
okay.
I kind of lose where the coins are. Does that make sense?
Yep. I got you.
I think I got coin 5. And then I think this is where I died last time.
And Wolf.
Yes.
Okay. He is, I mean, I don't want to put statistical information out there, but if Unity does the D&D, he's kind of got it mapped out, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt on this level, but I'm also like, hey, dude. It's a little tough, honestly, for I thought we'd have a nice little warm-up here. Yep, I died with 5 of 6 coins again, as is typical.
Where's the last one?
The last one is at the exit. Like if you see the right turtle at the exit, it's near him, if I remember correctly.
Do you go to the clouds at all or no?
I mean, I've been everywhere on this map. The problem for me is I don't know if you have to get the 5th coin and then do the entire level again to get back to number 6, or if there's a way to get to number 6 earlier.
And you may classify that, I don't want to speak for you, as lazy level design.
I would never say that.
To go back through the level?
Anybody that makes they take an attempt to make a level in this game and put some originality into it, and not just like, hey, there's hidden blocks in that area, you got trolled. Like that, as far as I'm concerned, is a noble endeavor. I might describe this one as a little bit. Here's the thing. Here's my perspective. When you design a level, it's literally like 10 times easier for you than it is for anybody that's playing it, because you're basing the level on your own abilities. If you design a puzzle, you know the solution. So here, this might be what I would describe as, I think this is not a super expert level, but I definitely think it's like mid to high tier expert level.
Okay. I mean, you kind of surprised me a little bit on your take on, you wouldn't call it lazy. Not that this level's lazy levels.
I don't think it's lazy to make you do the same thing over again, as long as there's a reason to do it that's not just you have to do it twice. If like something has changed because you've got a different power up or something, then I think you could do it in a creative way.
Okay, so
but I don't know. I would think that there's probably a way you can use the turtles to get to all the coins and then get to the 6th coin at the exit, but I could be wrong.
All right, so just hear me out, because this is my line of thinking. To go from that to Mr. Ryan Boo Gary, when did that change?
Well, I don't know. I thought, you know what? After making a level, it definitely changed a little bit. I was like, it's not easy necessarily to make a level, and it's definitely not easy to make a good one. Moreover, I don't want my community to be toxic to me, so I don't want them to be toxic to other people as well. So I stopped hitting people with booze on camera, and I'm happier for it. But I will still skip regularly.
Okay, but I think it's for you. It sounds like a case of, hey, you made a decision. You're like, hey, I'm gonna change the decision. However, I think I don't think a skip has any negative impact.
No, dude, the skip is the smartest thing that they've put in this game. Because a lot of levels, don't shoot the messenger, actually suck. Like, not this one. I'm talking about like, levels where, oh my God, 5 or 6 again. I'm talking about levels where you get into a little cavern, like they put a little mushroom in a cavern, and then when you jump down there, they hit you with the ha 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 ha, and then all the blocks are hidden blocks you can't get out of. That's like, congratulations, you've trolled me with the same obstacle I've seen like 1,000 times before, when there was literally no reason whatsoever to doubt that, this was the right way to go. It's like lying to like a dog or something like that. You're supposed to be working with the player to create some. I'm so dumb, dude.
What happened?
I had 5 or 6 coins, made a tough jump, and then just, threw myself into the abyss.
Yeah, I don't know if you said that or if I heard it on a video or something, but when you said, maybe it was someone else said it, but when you said when you design a level, it should be working with the player to explore versus like trying to frustrate the player. But
dude, that's why like Austin's levels are so good, because they're super hard, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, like, they're fair. He creates like a little tutorial section first, where he's like, okay, here's the themes that we're going to be using for this level. And then he goes, okay, now here's the most difficult possible way you could ever interact with these elements. And, it's good in that way. Oh, well, might have screwed myself on this one again. Dude, I don't know.
So I got a little shortcut that you it negates the ice blocks.
Really?
Yeah. So... Okay.
And you can do it reliably, like every time?
Every time. So basically when you go to the very beginning, and you get the top right Twitch Prime arrow, you can just jump over them, but you have to find the beanstalk and just go straight down on the beanstalk, and you'll land on the bridge. Beanstalk? Well, like a mushroom pole.
What is it? Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Use that as a point.
The thing I'm standing on right now.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a vine, and I was like, there's a freaking vine on this.
No, I did find a secret flower, though. Accidentally. Like a flower power thing.
Actually, that would be enough to get me to the point where I can beat the level.
The flower?
When you get to the top right Twitch Prime arrow, which I'm going to assume is an arrow that's actually pointing left, but is in the right part of your screen.
No, it's pointing to the top right.
It's pointing to the top, but how do you see that without getting to the ice blocks?
You got to go up.
You bounce on the Koopa?
No. So there's like, have you found the cloud? There's like 5 clouds.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So go up to the 5 clouds, and then there's that arrow. And then
you get to the clouds without.
You don't need to go to the clouds.
I'm having a little bit of a brain crisis.
Okay. All right. Oh, he blocked me. Sorry, I'm at 5 or 6. Otherwise, I would give you full first grade vernacular.
Dude, trust me, I understand. It's another, and again, it's going to seem like we're piling on a little bit, but it's another thing that I find often happens in Mario Maker custom levels is misclassification. You go like, oh, it's a nice easy level to get you warmed up, and then people play it and they're like, dude, that was impossible. Because you kind of tunnel vision on like your own level. You know how to be like the Island of Dr. Cooper and Dr. Cooper's Twisted Curse. I can beat those reliably, first or second try, no checkpoints. Is easy. But other people, like they have like a 1 in 2% clear rate or something crazy like that. Well, it's just when you design it yourself, it's so much easier to actually do it.
But there is like, and your levels, get me up there, come on. It's a frame away. How'd you get into the channel part with the last coin? Have you got up there?
No, I mean, I'm assuming you need a You need a Koopa to bounce on.
Wow. That's a tough jump.
Just jumped into the saws. This one, I would not describe this as short and sweet.
If you had to reclassify it.
This is, I don't know if I'd say puzzle solving, but I would definitely, it's like at least expert difficulty.
Thanks, Wolf. I think it's a good level, but I'm with you.
I think it's a cool level as well.
We needed like a little appetizer.
Yeah, I mean, I picked the one of the 4 that had the easiest indicator associated with it. And I feel betrayed. I guess, you know, now that I think about it, you can use shells
to jump.
To get coins. No, if you put a shell jump in this, I'm booing it. Oh. we may be friends, but I would boo that in a heartbeat.
Why?
A shell jump is not something you should put in a level for like a critical path if it's to be beaten by a general audience.
Okay, that's fair.
If you put a shell jump in a level that, you know, you better be doing it to troll us. If you're like it's a slightly tricky jump, that's just a misclassification.
All right, I'm in the promised land. I'm 5 of 6 right now.
If you beat the level, I will just move on to the next one.
Really?
Yeah. Huh? I don't necessarily feel compelled to finish this one. I mean, like, I get it, but I'm like, you know.
You also get it.
It's more like the music, I think, at the end, you know, where it goes dun 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 dun. Like, at this point, I think I would just take it as sarcasm. So you know, if I'm not getting the dopamine release on that, then I think I've gotten what I need to get from the level.
How many coins do you have right now?
I mean, I have 4.
Okay.
I can get 5 reliably, but I don't know. I must be missing something because I go through the whole level again to try to get to the final jump. I see how to do the final jump.
Just executing it. I think you have to be big to even have a shot to do it.
Well, I don't even think, like, executing it is easy. I just have to actually get to it again, which requires going through what you call the ragu mixers.
Oh.
And going through the ragu mixers while small is tough. So, dude, please beat this and free us, because, like, this is hell.
So my thing on this is, like, once I'm pot committed, it's hard for me to say no. You know what I mean?
You feel like once you started the level, if you have the ability to finish it, you got to finish it.
Yeah, and that's just me. I mean, for the sake of entertainment, I will, you know, yeet it in a heartbeat. But
well, if you think you can beat it, then let's beat it. I mean, I know I can beat it as well. I might just have to take, you know, 30 attempts.
So let me ask this: what when you were coming up with the first, what is it, Island of Dr. Cooper? That's the first one?
Yeah.
Did you just start building and then that was it, or did you have a plan?
Well, I saw, Austin has given advice in the past about level design, and I take a lot of inspiration from that because I think his levels are very well designed. He says, like, hey, just, you know, start with a theme and then iterate on that theme. So at first I was like, all right, what if you had to grab shells in order to break blocks? And then from there, you know, you get the first one is like really lenient. And then the second one, you got to make a tighter jump after having the shell. And the third one is an even tighter jump. And you need to use the shell to get to the beanstalk. And then the fourth one is just like, hey, check it out. I made like a cool Rube Goldberg machine that hits a vine for you. So it's basically like once you start doing something, you see how it works and how you can proceed from that point onwards. And, you know, hopefully make some stuff that's interesting for people to play.
Ugh. Oh, I just wasted it.
I'm gonna be at 5 out of 6, and then I'll hit you with a little temporary radio silence.
Yeah, that's what I'm at 5 out of 6. I was at radio silence mode too.
And now just start playing the music they play when you fight Bowser on 8-bit Mario. Okay, ragu mixer, no fear. I'm free.
You beat it?
Wishful thinking, but I'm working on it. I got hit by the Koopa at the end.
On the top?
Yeah, at the very top.
Oh, how did you get up there?
Running jump from 2 mushroom beanstalks below it.
2 mushroom beanstalks below it.
Below it and to the left, I should say.
Okay, got it. Wow. Over the ragu mixer.
Under the ragu mixer?
I am flooded.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen the Twitch Prime arrow you're talking about.
All right, so
it's a testament to the design of the level that, you know, you can apparently get 5 out of 6 multiple fashions, but...
So, all right, so when you get to the end and you see, like, let's just call it the free fall at the end in the black channel, you've gotten up there and got killed by that.
I got killed by the Koopa's feet coming from the bottom of the platform.
I think we're on different levels.
We're not on different levels, Dan.
It's not. How can his feet come through the bottom of the platform?
Well, because your head comes through the bottom of the platform.
Oh, okay. But you were gonna make that jump if his feet were not there.
I would have had a chance at least.
Okay.
I think I see what you're getting at.
I'm just trying.
In terms of like how to beat the level.
Yeah. So okay. I'm just trying to come. I don't know if I have the strat.
Okay, no. I understand now. I can skip I think I can actually beat this level like within the next 3 tries. The problem is, and you know, I think I owe Wolf an apology for this one. The arrows are really confusing if you follow the bottom path first.
No! I got the 6 coin and then died. Did you want a tip or no at the end so you can beat it?
I think I actually have it now.
Okay.
But if I die on this one in an inappropriate fashion, I'll take the tip.
Oh my gosh. It's a pretty fair level. I'm okay with it. But I'm with you. It's
a little hard.
It's definitely higher tier expert.
Yeah, like I probably lose like, I don't know, 6 or 7 lives on the average expert tier level. We've been playing this one for 22 minutes.
Will you even venture into super expert or no?
I mean, I will once I get to the point where, you know, like, I mean, I think if you venture into super expert without doing like Kaizo training stuff, then you're asking for trouble. But like, I think expert endless is like a really, really good balance. I watched you had the exact same methodology that I did. You had like a bad run on expert, then you went to normal, and it's just like most of them are kind of boring.
Yeah, it's way too easy. All right.
I like so many of them, like there's no danger. It's not that you can't die, but it's just like you're not engaged because you're just like mostly running right and picking up easy coins.
So for you, what do you think? Like, I'm super optimistic and fired up long term about this game. Where's your dauber at on this game?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the same boat. I'm like, I feel like I could easily play this for like 6 months minimum.
And that's the thing, like, it's like every day there's gonna be something fun to play, you know?
And I think, to be honest, like the Nintendo algorithm is learning. Like the first few days that I played, I definitely felt like I hit a lot worse levels on average. Now, like expert, I very, very, very rarely have, I'm like never frustrated about the levels anymore. Whereas previously I got a lot of levels that were like, I didn't really know what I was doing, but I like put a car in the level.
Do you attribute that to you getting good, or just that?
No, I think honestly, like, because more people are playing now, the recommendation algorithm is getting better. Because, you know, it's whatever difficulty a level ends up in is based on clear rate,
which I think is pretty genius. You know, it's like simple, but I think it's genius the way that they designed it.
No, dude, I'm with you.
Because how else would you do it? You know, you can't rely on the creator to.
Clearly, yeah. This would probably end up in, I don't know, it's like a normal difficulty level. It's just like, I don't know, 7 or 8 really, really difficult jumps you have to execute in sequence with saws surrounding you at all times.
That's what, like, so playing your level, the second one, I felt like, okay, I am good with saws for a while.
Yeah.
And then after playing 1.6 or 1.5, 1.6,
yeah,
I'm like,
1.6.
I'm really good with saws for a while.
Yeah. Well, I think that's again, like Austin's levels are great training. I think like 1.7 it's exactly the same with the spin jump sort of setup. So like, get ready for that. If you ever play 1.7, I said it in your chat yesterday. Like, I would actually recommend not playing 1.7 on stream. On video, if you're cool with like, you know, the editing process, you know, and you know, I mean, it took me like almost 2 hours.
Did you do it on stream?
I did it on video.
Oh, so what did you edit it?
No, it'll go up as 100-minute video, basically.
And then this is the true tale of it. When you were done with it, what was the feeling?
I was stoked to be done with it. And I did kind of hate Austin a little bit. Like, in my opinion, that level, I don't know if there's such a thing as too hard, but that level is like way too hard for me.
Okay.
For sure. To be fun. Once I did it, I felt my Mario brain grew the more of it I played. But I definitely, just for like expectation's sake, unless you want to have a super long stream that day, I would do it on video if you're going to do it at all.
Ryan, no, you can't do this to us. I think at the end, you have to do a frame perfect jump, and that's where I'm at right now. Oh my God.
I don't think I think you go on the clouds to get on the turtle, I think.
No, I'm talking about like, so I got my 6 and I'm looking at the block with, you know, heart star. You have to have a frame perfect jump to end this thing. Oh my God.
Well, just go to the left and jump off the right and free us both from this, because I am, you know, straight up not having a good time right now, bro.
Beat it.
You beat it?
Yes.
Oh my God. Send me.
All right.
Well, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Check out multiple perspectives. Dan goes up 1-0 in this one.
Just for the record, I am the first clear on the level.
Yeah, it had a 0% clear rate when we started, and we were like, you know, there are only 13 people that played it. Now I realize, you know, 13 people played it, and then went, I don't think so. Wolf, it's too hard, dude. What are you, standard? What about this? Like, you tagged this as standard? Are you insane? When in Mario do you do this? This is straightforward with the challenge.
Hey, you know what?
It's madness.
It's the first time I've ever gone up on you 1-0, so I'll take it.
Now that you've done it, I have to try once more. It's like, it's not even a pride thing. It's just like, I think now that you've unlocked the potential of beating it, my brain is like, oh, you can do it now.
Well,
you know, sometimes you just need somebody else to lay the groundwork and get that confidence up there, and then
I can tell you. So I'm looking at who's played it. I can tell you someone waved the white flag known as Bear Taffy.
Oh,
so Bear played it and didn't. Well, maybe he's playing it now, but he didn't finish it.
It's a classic designer thing, dude. It's just, and you know, no disrespect intended. You play your own level 100 times in testing, and you're like, oh, this is easy. You watch somebody else play it, and you're like, man, these people they're bad. They can't even make that jump in between the saws or under the fire pillar to make it happen. Like,
so the only problem I had with it is, have you jumped straight down the black channel yet?
No, I haven't even made it that far.
That's the
I find new ways to take damage every time. Like, the mushroom beanstalk is made out of ice, and it's exactly 2 Koopas wide. So you touch the Koopa, you lose your mushroom, and then you got to make a jump through the ragu mixer, and you're like, okay.
So they give you an overview of the entire map after you beat it, and there's a. You going radio silent?
No.
Okay.
Please continue.
And there's a secret area in the top left, so I'm gonna try to get there while you beat it. I believe you can beat it, right? You just gotta.
I know I can't, because I've beaten all the obstacles individually. It's just doing them in order.
Collectively
is like, I don't know. At least it's not like, I do think there's, the thing about Mario Maker 2 is it lets you customize your own difficulty. You know, if you want to play super difficult levels, you can play super difficult levels. If you want to play troll levels, which this is not, you can play troll levels. But, you know, I don't feel lied to.
A little bit,
but I do feel a little misled. Is maybe a good way to describe it. Like, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm the dummy and I read the thread backwards, and you know, it's really quite hard.
It's definitely one of the more difficult expert levels I've ever played, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's super not like super expert level, dude. I'm gonna wave the white flag on this one.
All right, Ryan Gary.
I got one more attempt. Like, I already have started it, but I'm like, nah.
When you said at the end of the video, you're like, hey, I'm kind of not having a good time. Like, that's usually a good time to, you know, pull the ripcord. But at the same time, you're like 95% pot committed, you know?
Hold on. He just DM'd me. Assuming your silence means yes, send me your levels. Here's my levels. All right. So he sent me his level codes again while we're playing his level. It's like photos taken moments before disaster.
Can you ask him?
Ask him what?
Ask him if he thinks this is a standard and easy level.
Yeah, you know what? I'll type that in here. Excuse me, sir. This level you have tagged as short and sweet standard has a 1% clear rate. And I've been dying on it for a half hour straight. Would you describe that as standard? Or short and sweet? And then you hit him with the thinking emoji and see how he responds to that. The most toxic of all the emojis.
The thinking one is, you think, with the with like the V on the chin?
Yeah.
You think that's toxic?
Okay, he just hit me with some logic. He said it's color coded. What does that mean? It's color coded. You take the red ones to the right, the green ones to the left, or something. Be a run and jump man.
Now I got the color coding thing. I got a problem with because there's no indication of anything.
Be a run and jump man. All right, be a run and jump man. So, I mean, you just... I guess I'm just gonna keep the reds with the reds, the blues with the blues. Switch prime.
Run your sets. Switch prime.
Okay, so I think I see where he's getting at. You can actually make the jump to the top platform there, and then you go red, yellow. Okay, but dude, I don't know. It's just want to, you know, give it to Susanna to test. Okay, like. I think you just got a high on your own supply, brother. It's too hard.
So, all right. So if you were offline right now, would this get a boo?
It would not. No. I actually don't boo anything anymore. Now that I'm like, some things should be booed, in my opinion. Like, I think it makes the Mario Maker ecosystem better if you boo garbage. But the only thing I would boo would be stuff that was like deliberately super trolly or bad. Like
soft locky.
Soft lock is really bad in my opinion. You didn't pick the right pipe and now you're dead is really, really bad. Like that's actually the worst for me. There's just like two pipes and you fall in one and they play like the laughing sound and you just fall into lava. That's like the worst thing you can make in this game, in my opinion. But like a genuine effort was made on this level. I think it's a little bit too hard for my personal taste. You may vary. The other thing about it is that it's hard, but I'm sure to the audience it looks easy. You're like, it's just like a couple of jumps here. What's the problem?
Are you waving it?
I mean, I don't want to, but
how many coins you got?
One more try. I mean, I've regressed like substantially. I don't really have a clear condition problem with this, but I mean, this to be honest with you, this is kind of what I'm getting at with clear conditions in general. Like some people don't have a problem with clear conditions at all. I don't know if I'm from like old school Mario where I'm like, you know,
just run.
Already a clear condition. It's called get to the flag. I don't mind collecting all coins, especially if there's not like hundreds of them. I think that's okay. but I hate when there's a clear condition that can lead to you getting soft locked. Like, don't touch the ground after leaving the ground sucks. Because you touch the ground after leaving the ground, but you're not dead. So you're like, okay, guess I'll just like Alt F4 myself now. It's not to say you couldn't make a good one, but okay. Here we are. 5 of 6 coins.
The Madman. There's 7 coins on the map.
I am happier with that, believe it or not.
Wow.
Because at least there's a little bit of tolerance involved. All
wow.
Right, exit course.
Okay.
Yeah. See you next time. This is a good video.
All right, guys.
You got me.
Dude, he put extras in there. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Are you enjoying Super Mario Maker 2 and want to see more of it? Then head over to twitch.tv/DanGheesling, where we play the game Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a ton of fun with the game and a really nice community, so come and hang out with us. Again, that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at twitch.tv/DanGheesling.